then it's... Hello everybody, this is Greg. I'm going to be doing a live painting. This right here. I'm going to take this right here, this creature, and make this creature, wait, do it. This creature look like this creature. So let's get this party started, shall we? Let's do this. Red paint, bright red, black paint. Take that and go ahead and turn this into... Alright, I want to show you guys a couple of things real quick. I know many of you are not here yet, but when you guys get here, when you watch this video again in the future, what happens is that you'll be able to see this I made last night while listening to the State of Union address live. You can go back and see the video to that. Here's the opportunity there. And then also, I made a Froggy, which is Froggy is something you may be able to work on too as well. I know 10 o'clock is not really the best time in the morning because I know most people are at work, but it's actually good because now I get a chance to really focus and show you guys some of the cool artwork that we're doing. Let's go ahead and do that. Just going to start right on it, and without wasting any more time, let's go ahead and jump right into the whole process, shall we? Let's do this up higher, lower. Let's go ahead and cook this thing. Let's cook it. Alright, so here we go. That's what we have here. Okay, let's go. So first and foremost, let's clear my table. I always use like a cardboard backing of sorts to be able to make the character better, because I use this. I just have a blue cloth here, and this blue cloth is something that I've had for a long time. Anyways, long story short, what happens is that I use this blue cloth on a lot of different things. So what I'm going to do is to protect it, I use cardboard. This here, this little person I have this water bottle thing that I've been doing at work, where I've been designing my water bottle, and I pretty much haven't put any. I put a lot of it on Blue Sky, but if you get a chance to see, I'll show you some pictures at some point. But this is here. I make little people. And here's another little people I made. So this one is a little person here, all with the blue tape, right? And so this is a little person too. And what happens? These little people fit inside of my... So my spray bottle, I've done different types. I'm going to jump into this in a few minutes with the whole paint, but let me show you some of the cool things. Show you some of the cool spray bottles. Alright, this one here is one of the spray bottles that I have, and this is one of the caps I made of it. So you have one of these. This is actually one of the caps for a spray bottle. So when you put a spray into it, so I made it so whenever you hit it, the light will show up, because I put a little link in here with a light. My battery's running low on that, but there you have it. The light would shine up there, and then I'd have little people and stuff too. So this one had this little cap. Yes, I had this cap at my right there, little glass window and stuff too. So you have a little dinosaur pilot. Let's see if we can get the focus. Little dinosaur pilot right there. So yeah, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of show you some of the cool stuff here. This is this is a little dinosaur pilot inside here, and another dinosaur pilot, or I guess navigator, or the gunner. This is one of the first ones I was using for this. I actually have, this is a foam clay, and this is one of the lids of the lid of the it used to be like a Windex or something, or one of the not Windex, but the not Windex. Well, actually, the top of it is connects to a Windex, but in this part here, it actually connects to a the spray for like the Lysol, the hydrogen peroxide Lysol. Yeah, hydrogen peroxide Lysol spray. I think it's Lysol. I can't remember the term. It's like when I get back, I'll show you more of it. But this is kind of the things here. This is the piece there. So I'm just gonna take that out of the way. But before I'm gonna put this here so you can see it. This is here. This is here. This guy here. I'm gonna take this guy and we're gonna make this guy look like, or this guy look like. Wait, this guy look like this guy. All right, okay. So how we're gonna do that? I'm just gonna get this all out of the way real quick. And so I just want to show you guys some more stuff before we jump into that, because it's always cool to show you the equipment. This is something I got yesterday. Yesterday, my family and I, we went to Five Below, because we pretty much love Five Below. And Five Below is a store where you can get some good low price stuff, But for example, I've never had acrylic spray before, acrylic spray. So because I'm actually going to be doing this thing, it's only $5 here, $5, and this is a spray, so you have all different ones, acrylic spray. And so what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to spray the froggy. I made a froggy last night live, and so I made a froggy live yesterday, and so with that, I'm going to probably use some of this spray on him. And also, I got this thing. I don't know if I pronounced it properly, but it's got gouch, right? And I've never had this before. I never had a gouge type thing before. And I've seen my friends do it. A lot of my artist friends have actually done this thing where they have, gouge paints. And so this one here. So I want to see what that would actually do on a masking tape sculpture. Before, last week, I also did, oh no, oh no, I just spilled my water. I just spilled my water. Oh no, I just spilled my water. Oh no. Well, the masking tape can survive that, but no, I just spilled it onto my nice brown thing. Okay, so yeah, there you have it. My first major accident today. I have it live. This is the tape. Yeah, do not get the roll of masking tape wet, let me tell you. What you should do, you can get this wet and everything like that, but masking tape, you don't want to get it wet. At least not in this form. When it's in this form, it doesn't matter so much because they're already formed, you see? They start reacting to with the seal on it, the seal will start reacting to the water. But for the most part, this part here, we did a field test and all these things, we actually find out exactly what the threshold for most masking tape is. Nothing survives fire. Fire kills it all. But for the most part, water is not a problem. See, you have a little water discoloration right there, but that's it. Let's get this party started, shall we? Okay, enough talk. Let's fight. So we have that here. So this is the type of thing we're going to probably use, and see how that works out. See, can't really do anything about that. So I'll put this right here, right there. Let's start this party. Oh, I was going to show you this. This is the horseshoe crab I made last week, and a friend of mine had put a request in. My friend Rachel, she said, "Hey, could you make a horseshoe crab?" And here's a horseshoe crab. So boom, horseshoe crab, and horseshoe crab. There's also a request for jellyfish. So that's what happens. People ask me to do requests. So I'm not taking requests today because I'm going to be painting, but, maybe you can put your request in the chat. Maybe the best requests that you put in there, I can actually, I'll make it. But just feel free to write that in the chat below. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and start this party. So what you came here to see? You came here to see a gremlin getting painted. So let's do this. All right, let's do this. So first and foremost, let me just lower the camera right quick. I put my hands in there. So you see my hands? All right, cool. So these hands I've had with me all my life. Yes, they've been with me since I was a baby. And I'm grateful for them. Done a lot of cool stuff with it. This is one of my favorite things to make it like, ah. A friend of mine taught me this in high school. And never forgot it. It's like a little dragon thingy. And it's like a little smiley. He's like, hee hee, ah. Little teeth. Anyway, so this is my hands. So now, what we're going to do is this, right? Gonna get some paint brushes. It's always good to start with the belly. So, because when you paint anything, it's better to start with the belly and get that going, because if you don't, what happens is that you're kind of in a situation where you wish you did. So I'm going to take out my trusty dusty waterproof, my trusty dusty water palette paper. Yep, you guys been seeing this palette paper thing. This has been my go-to. So I have my art pieces in here. Just hold my art notebook. So what happens, because it's like waterproof, I get a chance to put some cool stuff together. So here's like my palette paper. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make some palette paper around here. And make sure I keep it in view, because you don't want to see the palette paper, you want to see me paint this guy. So I'm going to put it like this. This is going to be the combination. Yes. So, just movie Inside Out. We saw the first one, didn't like it so much. But the second one, my kids want me to watch it. So I'm going to watch that today. So I'm going to do that. And so pretty much, Lord willing, I'll do that today. Here we go. So this is the ink. Let's start with red. Red on the belly. Now, let me do a quality check before I do all that. Let me just check him out. See, things like you want to make sure his ends are not too tiny. Make sure that he is, he's going to go ahead and do this. Let me go ahead and just make him a little bit bigger. So here, got the four hands. Let me just strengthen his hands real quick. See that? Make sure that his hands are good, because whenever you seal up, it's a little harder to put paint on it later, or to fix it. I mean, you can, but you have to repaint it, and just be consistent with it. I tell you, I always say this, I enjoy making masking tape art, because masking tape art happens to be a catharsis for me. It's like when I first started, I remember back in the day I would do like dinosaur candidates, and that was a story that I absolutely loved telling, because what it did was that it was talking about, I did it because I was working insurance, and insurance can be very stressful because I wasn't doing so well with it. But what happened was, when I finished, I got out of the insurance business because I just felt like a lot of insurances don't do what they say they're going to do, but they make big swelling words about stuff, and they promise you the world and they give you nothing when it's your turn, you know. So I was upset about that because I had to go do a couple of claims for people to go pick, help them with their claims. And what happened was the company I was with found a way to not pay the claims, and that made me upset because not only did that waste my time, it also wasted their time and also their money because shortly after that they would cancel, So what I found was that oh, what am I supposed to call again? Huh? What I found was that it's I mean there's not really much you can do about certain things like that, but what you can do is that you can be you can be aware that this is how it works, you know. And so you kind of go in knowing that this, like you go to a car mechanic and you know your car needs to be fixed, which reminds me to do that too. What happens is like, your car needs to be fixed. It's good to know exactly what's broken in your car. So when you go to a mechanic, you can actually inform them, or I guess enlighten them, that this is what you want them to do before, you know, they, you start a surgery on your car and find out that your paint chip is broken. So and when they do that, it says, oh, it's going to cost you a few $1,000s. If it wasn't the way it was, if it wasn't true, then if it wasn't true, then they would be an honest group of people, like most things, insurance and these other things too. These sets of people are always kind of set on doing things that you kind of wish that they would do what's right. You kind of wish they would do what's right because at the end of the day, people are depending upon them to do the right thing. So same thing with insurance, same thing with governors, same thing with presidents, same thing with Congress people. Everybody, when you promise to do something, you better do it. So that's something like that. So doing a quality control check before we go and finish. As you can see, he's pretty much a full-on creature right here, and he's new. I haven't given him a name yet, but maybe it'll be Firebelly because I just love this whole pattern of the Firebelly lizard. It's just something that I just find fascinating. I just love the colors of it. See the color I like? Deli's color. Deli colors is so cool. I love it because it reminds me of candy and McDonald's and stuff, and also it's orange and black. Like a pumpkin. And the pumpkins aren't black, but orange. But anyway, I like the way the colors look and just the way Deli is so smiley. So anyway, we're gonna give him a once over. Now usually I put seal upon him before I do this, but you know what? Today is a new day. Let's start something different and foolish. Something foolish. So I'm gonna put him over there, so it's out of the way, just barely in the camera, and then we're gonna go ahead and add the paint. See, I'm gonna, well, I might paint the Diplocaulus, the Brachiosaur with the gouch. I can't pronounce it. How do you? Okay, well, if you guys know how to pronounce the word, just write it in the chat for me. Here's red. Make sure I move this out of the way because I don't want this going there. I don't want all the paint to be red. So there's that. Let's get your belly painted, brother. Okay, let's go right here. So we have this. So here, I'm gonna hold them up like this. All right. I'm gonna put this over here a little bit. All right. I'm gonna put you like this, and let's start the painting. I have more things I intend to do with these things, but one of the things I'm just glad to do is be able to just kind of sit here and just paint. One of the things that's really cool about just about this is that you're making a canvas. It's actually you actually have a canvas that is three-dimensional. So you're not painting on a flat canvas like a flat board like you do on this thing here. You're painting on a three-dimensional one. And so I had breakfast this morning and it was really cool. I got a chance to kind of just spend some time thinking about stuff and planning my day. Usually, because I work so early in the morning that even on my days off, I actually I can't just wake up at in the afternoon or something. I am just kind of wired this way now because I've been trying to maintain my attendance properly. I try not to be late or anything like that because when you're late, it kind of messes everybody else up, and that's something there. But for the most part, though, you want to make sure that you're not late, and so to do that, you have to kind of maintain even on your days off the kind of schedule you have during your week. Otherwise, you'll you just can't. I don't know what the word is. I guess the word would be you just can't just switch back and forth. I mean, I'm getting that age where you're just kind of old. You just can't switch back and forth, and you have to kind of like kind of maintain because it's like imagine going through working on the East Coast and the West Coast and the East Coast again. That's gonna do a number on your body. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. So, so very much so. So this is kind of where we're at. But this is cool though. I'm just like, this is so cool. If you guys have any ideas what you want me to sculpt later or to give, please write it in the chat. Also, give me a thumbs up in the chat if you'd like, because that would be great. That helps me out tremendously. And so what happens is like, this is the art that I love to do, and it's really cool. So there you go. So there you go. Red belly. He's got a red belly. All right, and then put red inner thighs and stuff, and so this is cool. So I'm gonna make like his inner arms here red too, like right there. Like that, and like that. See, this palette paper is so good because what it does, right, is just it doesn't absorb, so it keeps it fresh, which is great. But it only absorbs in the thing you want to absorb it to. So I like that because sometimes, sometimes you don't get a chance to, it's absorbed into the paper right before you get it onto the sculpture, and so this works really well. I'm just love this. This is great. So here, red belly. All right. Right there. So he's like there. There's this, right? There. Oh, did I just put my head? No, I didn't. Okay, cool. That was close. And then, so you have this here, bottom of the jaw, and there, bottom of the jaw. So yeah, red belly. So it'd be a red front belly, I guess. Red frontal. Yeah. So why Greglins, you say? Well, see, this one here is more like the ones from the it's a mixture of Gremlin and the what do you call it? The movie, the one Hotel Transylvania. The Hotel Transylvania one because they had the Gremlin air, and they were like so cool because it was just like the Gremlins were flying the plane, and it was just like it was fun. And then they crashed the plane, and it was just like it's just like how did they get home from there? But even so, it was fun because I said this is kind of what they look like. They're more like this in green, but this one here he's red. So I'm gonna let him dry a little bit in the front. I'm gonna go over once over with some more. Let me push him over this way a little bit more. I'm just gonna go over, make sure the spots I miss. I'm gonna flip him over too so you can see the different angle too. That I got like from this angle here. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Right. Alright, so definitely let me know what sculpture I could make in the future. I know I keep asking this because I just enjoy doing this and it's a lot of fun. But no politicians, please. No politicians, no idols, nothing evil, and nothing sexual. Pretty much just good old something cool. I was thinking about the other day making like DuckTales or something like that, some kind of DuckTales creepy character. All right, so we got the ears. No paint on the ears. All right, good. All right, good. So let's do that. All right, there's that. There's that. There's this one. There's this one. All right, cool. So here's that. Okay, so next, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna angle the camera up a little bit more. Put this here. So you get this a little better. Okay, I'm moving the camera up. This is the cool tripod. I got this tripod. This was I always talk about how wonderful this tripod is. A customer was gonna throw this tripod away, and I was like, no, you can't. So what they did was that they gave it to me, and it just needed a little repair, which is not too bad at all. So I was like, this is perfect. So this is here from this point of view. I have this guy here, right? This little froggy, which is not complete, but the one I want to do, I'm going to do something like this. While this one's drying, I'm going to try the gouch for the first time in my life. Let me see how that works out. The gouch, or the gooch, or the gouyatch. Gouache. Let's just try and say the word, shall we? Is it like goo? I guess it's because it's go and ooh makes it goo because it's a long u, and then you got the ache. So ach, gouache, gouache. Okay. Yep. Probably hurting the ears of those who hear it. They say gouache. Go outside, kids. Just go outside. Alright, so. see what this is like. Get out! Go your own way. See, they have like all these cool stuff. So I don't even know what to even do with this. So let's go ahead and open this up, shall we? And here we go. Open it up, and it's ooh. What is this? Look at this thing here. What is this? What is this? How does this work? Okay, this is wow. This is brand new. It's like little tiles. Little tiles like ouch. Okay, so this is like white. So that one, and then this one is a black. That one. Okay, this is kind of I guess doing these things. Oh, looky. Okay, so these are the colors, as you can see. This is such a cool thing. Like it all fits like little ice cube trays. All right, so one of those I'm definitely not going to use. Well, for a brachiosaur, what's a good color? Gonna make him big old blue, but something I don't know. I've never done I never used this before, so I don't know the consistency. So I guess we'll kind of learn on the fly as I do this. So this is a black. We can use this for probably outline, but I don't know the consistency of the paint. So this one could be a belly. This is pink, so this is like flesh tone right here. Maybe for the mouth, I guess. The mouth. Don't know. This one. Okay, so let's put the yellow back. I'm gonna use yellow. The green, maybe. Let's see. The white. The pink. This is a pink one. Or purple. Sorry. And this is like a light blue. Does it have like names on it? No, it's just that. And this is 9. Okay, so it fits into these little containers. So just like this is how it is. It goes there. This goes here. This is the blue. The orange. The orange and red. I don't know. Let's just see. So this. I might just do like green or something. Let's do green. So this is the containers. I've never. Okay, so this is here. That's 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. Alright, so. Oh, I guess I can actually rest on this thing too, so I can actually see it from here. So, okay, that keeps it in place. So let me just let you see it. What I'm doing. This here is the colors, right? The colors here. So this one is white. This black. There's blue. All right. It all fits like a tray. See? So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the green because I know green's my go-to color. This is the red. This is light blue. Green. Oh, it is green. It's green crazy. It's crazy green. So this one here. This is this. This is this. This is this. And this is this. What combination shall I pick? Not really sure. Alright, so I guess pick something. So let's go for green. And red. Orange. How about yellow? Yellow and green? I don't know. Well, let me see the consistency of this thing first. I've never tried that, so let me see what it actually looks like when I try it. I wonder if you have to add water to it or something, or because we'll find out. So let's just make sure the paints are good. This is here. So this is the first time you're using gouache, or gouache. So here goes. I'm gonna open this up. First time. It probably has a seal on it, and it does have a seal on it. Okay, so there's a seal. So I don't know what kind of material this is, even. So I'm gonna open this up. Orange. Let's start with orange. And the orange. So I got a damaged fingernail here. I got really bruised up fingernail, so it's kind of like ouching to open it. So there it goes. Things you get when you work. You get all kind of injuries. Okay, so all right. I'm gonna get some gloves on because I'm not sure exactly what this material is gonna do. What's it gonna do to my skin? So here goes some gloves. 1, 2. So just want to make sure that I don't like I mean, probably a good feeling to have it on my skin so I know what it feels like, but same time, I just really don't want to get it on my fingernail at the moment, especially when I got like hangnails and broken fingernails right now. So just do this kind of just vinyl gloves. Okay, so here goes vinyl gloves. Good gloves. And here is trusty dusty cut scissors. Okay, there. Just punctured it. Okay, so we have that. Interesting. Okay, there's that. So we're gonna open this up here. This is orange. Just gonna open. Oh, see, you see. Okay, good. You saw that, right? Okay, good. This is exactly I know what to expect, and I anticipated that well. Okay, good. Great. All right, so we got some orange, a lot of orange, and it feels like, well, it looks like, it's a whole lot of, Okay, let's see. I'm gonna get you away real quick. And so Greggy makes a mess for the world to see. Okay, so here you have that right here. Let's go ahead and start with the horseshoe crab. Horseshoe crab, we're gonna paint you. Yes, I'm gonna make you a nice little orange horseshoe crab. All right, let's see what I have. So this is kind of in honor of my friend who gave me the idea to make the horseshoe crab. So I know they like to use this kind of thing. So I'm not sure what kind of paint it is. Is it acrylic? Well, maybe it's oil based. I don't know. But here we go. This is the thing. Usually I paint underneath first, but we're gonna just paint the hood of this thing and see how it is. Well, put the cap on it. So here's this one. So does anybody know what this is, by the way? What kind of material is? Because I mean, I'm gonna have to look it up unless you guys want to tell me. Because I can't look it up because my phone is right now being currently used. So but it's a nice little orangey type thing. Nice little orange horseshoe crab. Gonna wipe my fingers on it. I'm so glad I put the gloves on. You don't understand how glad I am. You know how glad I am? I'm giddy glad. All right. Because if I didn't put the gloves on, it would have been like all over my hand. Yeah, I work with gloves like all day long. I work as a technician in the airport, and the job I do is that I maintain the facilities. So it's a pretty cool job, and it's a job we get a chance to think a lot. Yep, at the airport. I work at a lounge at the airport. So yeah, this is pretty cool. Okay, this works. I like the feeling of this one. I know I'm finger painting right now with this here. I don't want to. I just want to get as much of it off as possible because it seems like the thing is like what I'm going to have to consider is how long it take to dry. This is a new material for me, so I'm going to just kind of see how long it takes to dry, and it's actually working. Is it like an acrylic? I don't know. It's an oil paint. I don't know. And I can't feel it. I can't test it. I mean, you can't look between acrylic. This is acrylic over here. Well, you can't really see over there. Between acrylic right there, right? So you see between, this is acrylic, red acrylic, and this here is the gouache. The gouache. I think it's one of the things people use for painting. Painting on a masking tape thing like canvas, and seeing that goes out. So that's pretty much there with that. So this is this. But I don't know the durability and how it's going to last, so I'm just going to paint on this one here. And if it dries in time, because it doesn't seem like it's drying, it seems like it's perpetually wet almost. Like it's still as gooey as it was when it first hit. Which could be actually be a good thing if I'm going to make some creature, but I got to see what happens. Is it going to bend with the tape? Is it going to be formidable? I don't know, a lot of questions. But this is me just kind of doing this here. So that's the one. Put that jammy right there. Here, I can't really do anything with this, so I'm going to put this back here. And I'm going to take off these gloves. Booyah! So here's my hands all not covered in paint. And here's my hands again, not covered in paint. So, aha! He thought, well, for once. Okay, so here's this here. I'm going to put this cap back on this one here. Alright, and then, it looks like it's ready to go. It's some kind of like, I don't know, I definitely have to look it up. There's that one. Now, I mean, we could go ahead and do this one with this creature. Please let me know what colors you think I should go with. I mean, if you're watching, please just write in the chat which color I should go with, because I mean, I have my ideas, and I've done a bunch of these, but for the majority, if you could just write something about what you think the color should be. Here's a list of colors I have before me. Just write in the chat, say green and white or blue, or have somebody else make the decision. For this one, so I can paint this brack. Yes, sir. Give it a few more minutes. I'll give it a minute. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm probably going to make him green. I'm going to go with green. Let's go with green. No, light green. No. So many choices. Light blue, light green. Like baby colors. It's so soft. I'm not even sure like the whole like which color is the best color for this. But anyway, in the meantime, let's see the gremlin. His belly is still wet. So there you got that one. And you have that. Let's see the. We're gonna put black on it, so I can use the black to cover this. It looks like it's drying, but I can't touch it yet. So when I go to black, I'm gonna paint the legs of this sweet creature black too. So there you have that. So in the meantime, as for that one, you're gonna have this one. So let's see. I'm gonna go with the green. Okay, I'm gonna go with green, and maybe I can make some black spots on it. So we go like light green. I wish I had like gray or something. Maybe a gray would be better. Maybe like more like an elephant color. I mean, I have gray paint, you know, but just gonna try it with the gouache and see what happens. The gouache. Okay. So put the paintbrushes over there, and then here. Let's see, right, red. The red brush. This is my. Let me see if I have another brush. Another more formidable brush that can cover more area quicker. Let's try. This one is an old brush. Okay, this one here. Let's do this one, and let's go ahead and see what we can do. I'm gonna paint this this guy with. So, I'm gonna use this color, right? I'm gonna put the gloves, another set of gloves on my hand. Again, but this time I'll learn how to do this a little bit better because now I have a better understanding exactly how to do this. So, I'll approach it differently. I'll probably use one glove. One glove. That was weird. I felt like it was a really cold breeze for a second there. It's like, there's the whole thing about the paranormal, right? Talk about that. The whole paranormal situation where things are, what do you call paranormal? It's like, it should be like actual normal. But here, for the most part, there's this one here. I'm going to open this. And let's see if I can get it right this time. Let's see if I can get it right there. All right. Ow, this hurts so much. I don't know. I'm using. But see, I'm not wearing gloves on this hand. See, so there. Oh goodness. Okay, well, I guess we'll figure it out together, shall we? Let's go ahead. This is the. Okay, this is Let's try it. Let's see if I poke my fingers in this one again. Many people bet I'm gonna puncture a hole in this thing and totally mess it up. Well, I'll try better not to do it this time. Let's see. This ink right here, this is a green ink. Alright, that's a green ink. I'm going to put this pencil into the sink so it doesn't, whatever it does when this thing dries. So there's that. Okay, this is my brush. Okay, here, brush. And I'm going to just kind of open up some more. I'm going to use my finger to crank it open. This is so gooey. Alright, so. Okay. See, I can't. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have to use the same brush or same pencil again. Next thing I want to do charcoal painting. I have never done charcoal painting. Yes, I know. Some people are like, how do you even live with yourself? It's like, well, I live happily, actually. I'm quite happy. But for the most part, though, I'm just like, with myself not doing oil paints. I know I call myself an artist and I haven't done any oil painting. I just, I will do that. It's like the finger painting dream. You know what it is? I don't like my fingertips dirty. That's what it is. Okay? That's the secret. I don't like it because when my fingertips get dirty, I have to, somehow figure out how I'm going to get myself clean with dirty fingertips. And that's anxiety I don't need. Okay, so here's this right here. This is that's why I'm wearing gloves right now, my friends. See, and that's why I do masking tape, because masking tape art, even though I don't mind. Yes, you're saying, but you do body painting. And I say, yes, I do body painting, but also I don't body paint my fingers. Yes, I get paint on it, but the wipes are there to get my fingers clear. All right, so now this is here. This is a nice like lime green. I'm gonna make this dinosaur lime green, right? So get my hands free of that. So now my hands are clear. And you're just like, what, Greg? Why are you so particular? So I'm just like this, right? So for this one, we're gonna start with the belly. So let's go ahead and do this. This one here. The belly, because when you paint the belly, that means you get your hands clear, so you can actually rested on its base and it doesn't touch your hand. Let's see now. I'm not terrified of getting my hands dirty. Okay, it's not the thing. It's not that. It's just a matter of just like I just hate the work of having to clean it up. Okay, I mean I don't mind it. I can get paint on me, yes, but the thing is just the work of it all, just to get it cleaned up. I remember when I saw the Jurassic Park movie the first time. This was the dinosaur. It was every commercial was the Breck. Big old Breck. And what's cool about the Brachiosaurus is that he is he's a big old long necky creature thingy. And I was talking to one of my friends on one of their posts talked about the Job chapter 40 verse 15. It says about behold the behemoth I've made along with thee, and it says it eats grass like an ox, right? And it goes on to explain this really big creature. It says, the very end of it says the chief of God's ways, but some of the description says his bones are like brass, and his muscles are like sinews of iron, and he can't he moves his tail like a cedar tree. And then my friend of mine who's gonna move to a new location, she's gonna be gonna see a cedar tree, and I hope that she get a chance to see. I've never seen a cedar tree personally. I want to see what it looks like. If it's a little twiggy thing, I'll be like, well. But according to how it sounds, it's a big, massive thing that you probably can't even wrap your arms around because it's so huge, right? But it's the whole thing is when you put that together with the combination of what the animal looks like, what the animal seems to be like, it seems like an animal that's huge and massive. It eats grass like an ox. The biggest carnivore on the earth is the blue whale, and it's in the ocean. But the biggest carnivore on land, I guess, it's a grizzly bear or something. The grizzly. The grizzly is the biggest carnivore. So the biggest in the ocean is the blue whale because that eats a ton of shrimp, krill, and all that stuff. So that's all that's all meat and fish. They eat a lot of fish too. So see that little hair. Okay, cool. So that's actually there's another thing too about these things. You get hair in it. I wonder if the colors are just right. I wonder if you guys can see it because the angles and stuff, and the reflecting of the bouncing of the light. Let's see if that's better for you right there. Let's see if it's a little brighter. Because it's what happens is my light source is behind the camera, and so if I stand over there by the light source, I'll completely block it with my shadow. So I have to kind of work on my right. I'm right-handed, and I'm just kind of doing this thing, holding it with my left, holding this thing on this bracket with my left, and then just kind of doing this thing here. So it's one of those things where I'm just okay, this is cool. Let me see if I can just get this. So I'm using the gouache paint. I think the green actually works really well. It's really nicely. It's just really good. So I'm going to rest it on the ground for a second, but make sure so you have to kind of make sure you get all the legs too. So I'm going to paint it all one color. Then I'm going to go back and just kind of personalize it. I might do a body painting today if I have time, because today's the first day of my day off. So I like to take the time to spend time with the kids and my wife, and spend time just doing stuff around the house, getting things done. Last week I was trying to fix the sink. I tried to fix the sink. It cost me so much. That's why I got this nice bruise on my finger. This bruise right here on my finger, right there, this one. Right there, I got a nice bruise on it because, fixing the sink took a chunk out of my finger, which makes it hard to do masking tape. Fingers are what you use as your tools. So, you know how it is. So, yeah, so I had a whole week of just, ouching and dealing with the pain. But for the most part, though, you have it where it's this is pretty cool, just to do this. Yes, there's that, and I don't want its face to go into the red thing, so I'm trying to get it there, but it's so close to the red spot. Alright, there. Okay. I don't know if this thing dries. It doesn't seem like it's drying. It seems like it's continuously, wet. I wonder if I have to, hit it with, a heat gun or something. Because this is the first time using this, so I have no idea what to expect from it. I know people probably have this thing, they probably take, days to dry, but that goes against the whole speed of the masking tape situation. When I do masking tape art, it just, I'm pretty much done as soon as I'm done, except when I go to paint it, and that takes some time. Alright, so we have this one here. I'm going to go ahead and finish up the fire belly. Oh no, did I get a tape in the tape? No. Oh goodness. See that? You see what happens? Chain reaction. So you never leave a can of open paint. How's that? Rule number one. Rule number one. That's that one. I might do an actual live body paint. I haven't done one of those in a while. And so I'm kind of due for one of those. Yes, I had to stop my classes because I decided to do a different route. And I will, resume once I get a location. I'm looking at several locations right now, and it's pretty cool. But not right now. Right now, I'm here in the kitchen painting, and right now it's it's almost I usually do these videos for about an hour, and so an hour video, translate into just not try to take up too much of your time as I do these videos, but it's also like per hour. So whatever chat, whatever money is given, whatever benefits, whatever anything are given, that helps out. So I'm very grateful for again this channel. So this is him with the paint, him or her, I guess. I'm not really sure. I guess it could be him or her. With regards to the, this was one I made yesterday live. I was watching the State of the Union address, and this is so here's I'm just gonna make sure I got all the paints. And I don't know. I really don't know what to do. If anybody knows how to handle gouache type paint, like in terms of how long does it take to dry? I know acrylic paint. He's starting to get almost. See, he's starting to dry up, so I can touch his belly. I'm gonna pick him up and start painting his back. So that'll be like the kind of thing I'll be working on towards the end of the video today. So here, this is what I have with regarding that's the gouache paint, and it's these are the colors, and this is what I'm using right now to paint this beastie right here. So that's kind of what I'm doing. For the most part, though, I am happy that this is going pretty nice. You see my fingers here. Yeah, it freaked me out a bit, but the thing is, like I don't know. It feels. I don't know. I just wondered, do people do gouache body paint? I don't know. Probably not a good idea. Probably it's one of those impressionist things you kind of put together and you just kind of have it kind of thing. I'm gonna have to research this because Oh, see, that's cool. Thank you, Adventure Drawing. This is gonna be one of those things, so I'm gonna see how that turns out. All right. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and bust out the black paint. But let me see this one here. I'm gonna put this into my cup that I spilled before. Those of you watching before I watched me spill this thing. Yes, I did. Here's my paintbrush. And then, so I'm going to put it back over there so I don't spill it again. Okay, so here's this one. So, we have before you here, we have a horseshoe crab that's painted. We have also a brachiosaur that I made live last night. And also this red gremlin, this red belly gremlin. What you looking at? Alright, so that's him. What we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and make his belly black. So, I'm going to push this away right now for now. Just kind of, these are so cool. See this? It fits like teeth or ice cubes or like ice cube tray. Very cool. So that's pretty cool. And this here goes right there. And this is this. That. So yeah, these are gonna break, right? So for the most part, though, this is here, and put it right in there. So now you have the Gucci out. You got the paint, the G paints. All right, there you go. Shall we call it G paints from now on? So this here is a frog I made also. So let's go ahead and work on this guy right here. Let's make his belly. I'm going to go over another coat of some paint real quick just to kind of make sure I got a nice, consistent, even flow. Because when we hit the black majority of the colors for him, so there's that. Never leave a can of paint open, so I don't want to just waste this paint right here. Let's see if I can just make his belly a little bit more. Because also the second coat actually does a lot better job of coating. Check underneath here. See that? Oh, I'm gonna bring out Argus in in about a minute. Let me just kind of make sure I got all the paints on him done. Everybody likes seeing Argus, so I'm just bringing him out. Yeah, I went to the Flushing Town Hall the other day, and I love this place. It's really cool. We got a chance to meet all these other artists, so it's gonna be like a monthly thing. We're gonna go and meet other artists and stuff, and see progress. I would love to teach a class there. I think it'd be great just to be able to teach one of these classes that I do, and just be able to show masking tape artwork. If you ever want to see some more artwork of mine, just go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com. And it's One Life Must Art. You can find all my stuff, my classes there as well. If you don't want to go to Patreon, well, you can become a member on my YouTube channel, which is this here. I have a link in the description, how you can join my members channel, and you can get all my cool member stuff, which is also connected to my Patreon. So, get to my Patreon, you get it, or you can connect there, so you don't have to leave YouTube. But what it is, it's supporters, donor supported. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see if I can just get rid of the rest of this paint. I'm gonna add some paint back to his stomach, just make sure I missed too. Right, just kind of there. So he's also doubly painted. Right, so you got that right there. So that way I don't waste any of the paint. See, the whole goal is not to waste anything, right? This is all about like minimalism, right? So in terms of minimalism in my art I do, you're trying your best to save as much as you can and keep it from being wasted. So that's always fun because when you do that, you keep keep landfill low and you keep your masking tape stuff high because this masking tape is minimalism already. See, the thing is, like, I just like the fact that it's, you can take something that people don't regard as anything and become something that's really cool. So there's a red belly. So we have that. And then these are all the paints that are there, so there's no more red paint there. And just to make sure I don't touch the paint again and mess it up, what I do, I usually take a piece of tape. First I'm going to get rid of this brush. Take a piece of tape, and I'm going to take the tape and I'm going to cover the red. That way, I don't accidentally put my thumb in it. See that? So there's that. I don't accidentally, so it's like, because it doesn't dry on this thing. It just, well, it does dry eventually because everything dries. But for the most part, though, it'll, it won't dry right away. See, here's the gouache one. See, this is the first time I touch a gouache thing, so it looks like it's absorbing into it. It looks like it's going to be like, okay, it's almost like a watercolor, but an oil-based water. I don't know what. I got to look it up. There's that. Let's go take the black and start with that, shall we? So, black paint. Black paint. Here we go, black paint. So, you usually don't use black paint for stuff, but because they make your own, I'm all about that. I hear you, but you know what? Make gray because you're going to control it better. But you know how it is with these things. If you don't do it right, and you mix the colors wrong, you have a bunch of colors that are slightly off in terms of tone. Oh, cool. Thank you, Electronaut. If you guys have channels that you want me to follow, just put your channel's name in the chat, and I'll follow you later. We can keep this thing going, keep this thing alive. We don't have to end after the video is done. You know what I'm saying? We can keep watching, keep encouraging one another, because you know what. Thank you for being here, everybody who comes. So, to my channel. So, I just painted this, right? So now I got my thumb all yellow. I'm going to back it up a little bit of the camera a little bit, just so that you can see a little bit better. Because I feel like I'm right up against my own camera. So, pass it right there. Thank you. This masking tape artwork stuff I've been doing, it's been fun. Because it's like I'm kind of taking it up to another level. I'm going to start working on doing some puppetry. So, this is kind of like the stuff I used. It's like a little person here. This is blue tape, and masking tape, and light blue tape. So it's like blue tape, and masking tape. It's got a gun! It's got a gun! It's got a gun! It's got a gun! Ah, it's got a gun! So anyway, so that's what happens there. So, so this one here has, I'm going to go ahead and do this. So now, the question is, should I paint the ears black or should I paint the ears red? Which means I got to open up a whole new can. So I'm going to flip me on your face and paint you this way. Paint your back! Paint your back and make it black! Alright, so you have that there, right? So you're going to be like a little fire belly salamander thing. So are you seeing this? Yes, you are. Okay, let me bring it closer. Fire belly salamander. So you have that there. These are the comparisons, right? Sorry, I didn't move the camera so much. See, right now I'm standing on like this cushion, right? And this cushion, it really helps my back because it's like, I stand like all day long. Okay, I work in the lounge, and one thing we do a lot of standing. We're not like permitted to sit down really, which is like, so it has space for comfort for people, but as for the workers, you know how it is. So for the most part, though, we have to, it's a good place, let me tell you, but that's one of the things that, if I could change, I would change that. Let us sit down every so often, just so we can maintain strength. It's kind of the thing about let the mice have a break so they can swim longer, kind of thing. Anyway, they did that test, but for the most part, though, I'm not trying to talk bad about it, but for the good part is that, it's a good job, but I do a lot of standing, is what I'm saying, and it's like the whole thing about standing is that standing takes its toll on your legs. And I ride my bike to work, so that's been also good too as well because I've been able to get some good exercise. I've lost like 20 pounds, and I'm getting all muscular and stuff, which is great for body painting, right? But it's also better for just for my health itself. I'm a pretty old fella, so I just not old like super old, but you get to a point where you start realizing that I is old, and your body reminds you about that. So there's a lady who's like 70 years old, and she's just like. Sorry about that. It's like she's like 70 years old and she's like she still looks like old, like her neck or something, but for the most part though she could beat you up, pick up a chair and hit you with it, pick up a table and hit you with a table, kind of thing. Pick up a cinder block and be like blah 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 on your head, kind of thing. And that that's kind of very bad. So for the most part though, I know that cinder blocks make blah 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 sounds, but if a cinder block was to make a blah blah blah, more like a wham kind of sound, I guess. But if it made a sound, it'd be more like I don't know, just a blunt sound that the sound would make. But for the most part, though, that's kind of the thing there. So we have this guy here. Right, so you have the trend where it's going to transition into different colors. So I'm going to, right there, right there, and I have to go like under his face. I got to be very, very, very diligent how I do this because this is where you make a mistake and you have to kind of redo a lot. So. Not to mention, I still got to put a seal on them, so they have this seal that I haven't put yet. I don't usually use the seal too much, as you can see. I usually let the paint do the sealing. But see, the thing is, like, see, masking tape is kind of an art form. Oh, even the camera. Okay. Masking tape is an art form that it's like you are. Yeah, I always say this, and I've said this 100 times. I'm not sure exactly what's the count at this point, but it's like a skin. Like you're making art with a skin, and when you put the paint and the seal on it, that's like, free advice here. But when you do that, you preserve the life of it because it's like, it can actually do really well in preservation, but the majority of it is like you want to save it and seal it. You save it and seal it by just putting it under paint or seal, and that'll last way longer, last way better, hmm way better, way longer when you do it that way, because now you have a scenario where it's like the paint is preserving the artwork, and it becomes like a skin, like a layer of epidermis upon it. So imagine your skin layer, your outer skin layer. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. So we are coming almost to the end of the hour. I'm not even finished painting them yet, but I'm gonna see if I can just increase my velocity, which means I gotta stop talking, which is, okay. Some people will say, "Yay!" So he talks too much. Okay, so I'm gonna make his face like this. Ooh, thank you, Amy. Thank you, Amy. Amy is a consistent supporter of the work that we do, and so pretty much every chance she gets, she always gives me like a super chat. I really appreciate that. So that's really good. That's gonna put me to that. Whenever you have a YouTube, right, you have to get like a certain threshold of money before you can make a withdrawal. So what ends up happening is that you have to definitely, put your work out there, and then what happens is when people give you money or super chats, or you pretty much get your advertisements and stuff. What happens is like it takes like a certain amount of time before you can actually get that pay out. So what it does is like every time you get a super chat, it hastens the day. So definitely, what you want on everything is a super chat. You want to super chat as much as you can, because that'll help your numbers. That'll help you to get to the goals. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Amy. Much love, much love. Thank you so much for that. And then so what happens like I guess I'm out of this frame. Let's see if we can do this here quick. So yeah, so this has been like a pretty good adventure. This is like I'm gonna probably do, depends on the day and the stuff we hope to accomplish, but I might have another video later today where I make something fresh or work on something else. I'm trying to do like my members channel stuff too as well. So I'm trying to keep those who are my members to be well stuff that only the people and members can see, like cool artwork or body painting or something that that I get a chance to kind of like just kind of throw out there so people can see. But for the most part though, it's awesome. So yeah, that's one of the things. This is See, so his teeth are white. He's so cool. It looks like I don't know. I gotta hold him like here. I can hold him at the top, and there. See his face. He's just like, "Hello, I'm a Greglin." Put this in your car. And be like, "Oh, what's that? You see it too? You see it too? I thought I was the only one." Kind of thing. So that's what happens. See, it was like the whole thing with grounds was that they scared me when I was a kid. Okay, that's what it was. When I was a child, I was very afraid of them, because every kid is afraid of gremlins. But then what happened? You think they're gonna grab your feet when you get out of bed. I know that what grabs your feet when you get out of bed is work. That's what it does. The work grabs your feet when you get out of bed and it holds you for the whole day, and that's scary. But it's good when you do work that you like. If you're gonna do work that you like. So I'm gonna add some more ink there. This has been like such a cool thing. I mean, just being able to do this. So I'm gonna add more ink to that, and see also thing too when I look at him to make sure that spots that are his toes right there, his toes. Make sure his toes are painted and spots that, because it don't have this right. When you bend masking tape, it will pull away from itself, so it'll relieve like certain breaks. But it's not like broken, it's not damaged, but it just looks like it's injured. The part looks like it's injured, but in fact it's just it's just breaking between. So it is a break mark, but it's not like it just looks better when it's all like one solid color. And the other thing too is that when I do the color, it has to be like look exactly the same. So you got his mouth is like this, right? like that. So I'm gonna put him back on his back like that. And this guy here, he's like a red rat, a red-bellied rat. So what I could do with him too, I can actually put some red. I mean, maybe if the gouge thing is pretty good, I could probably put some of that too. I'm just gonna keep going until I finish. I'm not gonna stop at exactly an hour. You know, like last time I was watching the State of Union, and what I did was that we just kept on going. We went for like almost 2 hours, and so that was a lot of fun, just being able to sit there and make the brack. All right, so you have that. Looks like some good. Thank you, Mrs. Amy. All right, so we have that. All right, so we have this here. You guys can see that. Okay, I'm going to move the camera a little bit so you can see a little better. Yeah, there's that. I'm going to put it like that so you can see better. So I have them face down because I don't want to get the black all over my hand because not that I don't mind that, but it's like the thing is that it's just on my fingertips and it makes it hard to grab anything else. I have to go wash my hands and I got to walk past the camera to the sink to wash my hands and I don't really want to do that right now. So, okay, so here's that. Okay, now the tip of his ear, right here. Tip of your ears. You gotta get the up tip, and you have to get the bottom tip. Alright, so now you're a black gremlin. Are you like, how many black gremlins do I don't think I have black gremlins, you know. I think, well, it's like different colors, like black and white. Like, now Argus is, it's like food colors. But, this guy here, okay, I'm gonna spin him this way so I see if I miss. So you have to kind of do this with your Argus and just see how the angles from different points of view. I mean, this is just goes without saying. I mean, but I still gotta say it, so. You know, they say you don't get what you expect, you get what you inspect. So if you want to see something better in the world, you got to go check it out. You got to make sure. If you want to go see what dinosaur bones look like, you can look at a book, but you can actually go to a museum and see it. But then, again, the dinosaur bones are not real dinosaur bones; are actually copies. But just in case, those that's what the sad part. When I realized too, they're not copies. They're not the real thing. They're just copies. Copies are the real thing. So they preserve the real things and keep it out. So they can make real stuff, or they can make they can direct you, with all kind of misdirection. Not saying that I do that, but if they were to do it, it'd be very easy to do. Just say, "Hey, there's feathers on dinosaurs," and you'd be like, "Yep," kind of thing. But why I protest that, by the way, my thoughts on that is I think that God made birds and fish on the fifth day, and He made dinosaurs on the sixth day, and that's us. We were made on the sixth day. All the land animals were made on the sixth day. So dinosaurs are exclusively land animals. So yes, all you people who have sea dinosaur things and love the bird dinosaurs, like the pteranodons and stuff, well, they're not really dinosaurs, according to the scientists who say what they say. But for the most part, though, they're big flying reptiles, which is, hey, why not? Most people call them dragons, but, that's the word they used forever. They didn't have the word dinosaur back beyond 1800s. So here's this one here. Turn his face back over. And this is so cool. This is so cool. Here it goes here. Now, you see he has his markings. See how this guy has the markings? Let me see if I can copy the markings exactly. But I got to make sure I get all this stuff done too. So let's just do it. Okay, let's try the markings and see how we can do it. I'm going to use probably, let's see if I can use a more specific brush. Yeah, well, I'll just do what I'm doing right now with this. I already have a brush. Why dirty two brushes, right? So, here, fingers. All right, fingers. Okay, so there. Are you seeing this? No, you're not. Okay, you're not seeing the hands. All right, I'll push it right there, so you can see that. So here goes the hair. So here's the hands. All right, let me get this done. There's this one. There's this one. So we had a really nice outing with the family yesterday. We went out to to Five Below, and we got to get some cool stuff. Like you can see with some of the paints here. I got this one here, and then we also got I have another one too. I was going to show you the spray one. I haven't tried the spray one yet, but let me try the spray one. This is a spray acrylic, right? I haven't tried that yet. Let's see how that one turns out. But first, I'm gonna open this. What's the chair still wet? Okay, so that. Get his fingers. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I guess finish the fingers later, but I'll just finish the fingers now, and then I'll go ahead and do those later. So it's this right. So here's this one. Right, I'm gonna put so here's his body. Here's a little body here. So we're gonna go under the neck. Under the neck. All right there. Try and make this nice and good. And then gonna go right here with this Little dot right there. So here I'm using. See, the thing is this, right? You see, it's like you're using one sculpture to build another sculpture, and that sculpture is going to be the same kind of paint and the same kind of colors as the other sculpture. You guys see this? Yes, you are. Okay, good. Now I gotta put this little belly right here, right there, right there, and then right here on this one here is just one under here, right there. It doesn't have to be exact, but it's good when it's close. 1, 2, 3 right there. You got one right there in the center. No, a little better. Then right here. You got right there. For the tails. Well, the cool thing is, like, see, when you have the colors, the color works because now you can. Actually, now I don't have any more things to go with that, so I'm going to go ahead and freestyle. Okay, a little drop of here. Let's see if I can do some more freestyling. Got 6 likes on this one. This is great. 6 likes. And then this one here, going to go in the hand. And then here in the hand, there. And then going down there. One here. Put one here. And kind of copy it here. All right. So you have that, and then high up here. There, right there. There, and then there. And then there. I'm gonna put one under the jaw. I'm gonna put like one right here, and the jaw right there, and then this one on the other side of the jaw. I wonder if I should like leave him like a red mouth. Like, I'm a red jaw. Okay, so it's gonna go here. I'm just gonna make this nice and smooth and good. I'm thinking maybe I leave his ears like this, but then I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't. Give him some red ears too. Red ears with red dots. I think I might just do that. But I'm not going to do that at this time because, you know, that's something I could do a little later. But for the most part, I'm just going to go back and just kind of finish up the parts I missed right here. Part I missed. Right there. And 1 hour and 3 minutes we are in. Okay, so I'm going to take the opportunity to also paint the legs of the not sea urchin, but the what do you call that creature? The horseshoe crab. So I have some black paint standing, but oh no, is it spilling? Okay, no, it's okay. All right, cool. So there you have that guy. Okay, so here I have him. And I'm not going to paint his feet more than this. Okay, I want to give some more red paint, but not now. I want to do the red paint later. So you have 2 copy clones of the same thing. This is there, this is there. So anyway, so yeah, so we stand a lot at my job, and we do that, and kind of like takes a toll on your body. So when you're like at home, you want to sit for the whole time, but you can't do that either. So you have to kind of like, you know, find out your happy place. I'm gonna watch a movie with my wife and kids, probably with my wife soon, just to, you know, because like we have a lot of stuff we have to do. But one of the things like doing is a lot to spend time together, and it's right, so. Wow. Yep. Thank you, Adventure Drawing. I just got $5. Thank you so much. Yeah, see, I'm monetized. My channel is monetized. So whenever somebody sends money, like $1, $5, whatever, $5,000, what happens is like I get that. So that helps me out a lot. Helps me and my family and I to continue making art. So that's where it's cool. So yeah, this is We also do commissions, by the way. So if you ever want a piece of these, or want me to make something specifically for you, I can make anything. We make animals, people, creatures. We just had a class we were doing before. We were making live people who are live and they're posing and stuff. And that was a cool class. I did about 4 of those, the month of January and some of February. And what happened was like, I decided to kind of take it on the road or do something different with it. But yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, $5. hmm And so yeah, so that's kind of the cool thing about that. So there's that. All right. So this is a cool new one. I never. Oh goodness, I like the pattern of this. Maybe I'll make a Diplocalus pattern. But I mean, I'm pretty close. Diplocalus one is like what's his name? What was it? 13. 13 is 13 is on the train track one. I want to show you a couple of my these guys drawing. Let's make sure that this is just nice and good. All right. So here, I gotta just get his mouth right there, right there. See, you can open his mouth just a little bit, right there. He doesn't got top teeth. He doesn't have bottom teeth, or bottom teeth. He doesn't have top teeth. And then right there, and then right there in the corner of his eyes. Yes, so he's like, hello, hello. Okay, so that's what he says. Okay, so that's a little bit of paint there. Okay, now, I actually like it this way, but let me see. Is the paint dry? It feels like it's like a basic acrylic too. It's like acrylic, but in a different kind of a gooey form. Okay, I may not actually do this here with that. So this is all that I'm going to have to hold off for now and finish. But this is the froggy. I was going to paint the froggy with the spray. Okay. I'll give you guys a treat. I'm going to do the froggy with the spray real quick and see how that works out. I have never done this spray before, so I'm going to take out a package for the first time. I mean, I've done spray paint. I have a spray, airbrush. So let me put this. Oh goodness, look, his whole hand is missing. Look at that. See that? Oh my word. What kind of painter? Oh my, look how bad that is. That's terrible work. Oh my word. Okay, I'm gonna have to just hold off a second and just finish that before I go on to my next adventure. You want to do something that's good, do it good. I can't believe I missed his whole hand. And oh, it decided to. Look at that. Okay, so right there. Happy clouds. All right, so you have Happy Gremlin. All my art, by the way, is happy. If you ever look at all my stuff, you see it. They're happy. They're smiling. See. He's like smiling. See, I'm smiling. He's like, See, he also has a pink tongue. Then you have Deli. Deli would be like, and he has his tongue and comes out at you. So it's like, whoosh. That's Deli right there for you. All right, so next one is, just gotta make sure that this doesn't spill. All right, so what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna dry this brush, and then I'm going to push everybody this way and see what it's like with the spray. So push everybody over that way. Gonna reorganize this thing here. So it's facing this way so y'all can see him. I'm gonna raise this up to about this level here. Alright, so you have that here. See, right there. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get this one open. I'm gonna spray pink jellyfish. What's the color? Pink jellyfish. What do you think? Pink jellyfish. Alright, let's see. Okay, here, this is how you open it. Here. Okay, there. And then this part here comes up. And then this part here. What shall we spray? Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Let's spray the dinosaur. So I'm not sure exactly how far the spray is gonna go, but let's make the dinosaur. So yellow. Yellow's the color, right? So let's go ahead and spray it with some green. Let's try green. Just a little bit darker green. Okay, so this is spray. All right, let's just try a sample somewhere first. It's innocuous. That's not gonna damage anybody. Let's see. Hey, Victim. All right, now, no, don't get me, no. All right, Victim, we'll make you the one. So here goes this. You shall be our. Put you out of the way right here. Got black on you. All right. So here, experimentation. Let's go green. Let's go spray. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Is it even open? It is open. Okay. So it's an aerosol spray. I go here and go. Is something gonna turn? I don't know. Huh. I'm not gonna look into it. Okay, so this is like, maybe I gotta press it really good. Oh goodness, it's a carpal tunnel nightmare. Okay. Victim. All right. I mean, there may be pressure. Yes, ye who work with spray bottles don't know how to work a spray bottle. Let's try here. You know, why aren't you working? Look at it starting to bubble up at the neck. See that? The neck's bubbling up right there. I'm having a hard time with it. Huh. It's not working. Okay, let's try again. Let's see, this here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. This is the thing right here. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't try it on. Not sure. Okay, we'll come back to you. How's that? We'll try a different color. Maybe that one is just defunct. I picked the, that movie. You picked the wrong one out of the back. You know, so let's try this one. Oh! Shot through the heart, and you're too blind. Ooh! Poor guy. Okay. It's kind of an exact science, I see. It really is an exact science. Okay, so, so you got hit in the face. Yes, you did. Blue Man Group. Alright, so, yeah. Poor guy. So this is like an exact science. Okay, so this is me using two types of things I never did before. And did anybody see that? Nobody saw that? Oh, my word. Okay, nobody saw that, but I saw it. So, yeah, that there. Okay, so it does build a pressure. And you have the blue. Wow, this is interesting. So, okay, so, what do you want to try? So this actually just sprayed out, and they gave me a nice blue ink. You know, nice blue. I'm not sure exactly how to even use this. There's like a something, because when it comes out with the force, it comes out with the force. So it's like, I mean, maybe it's the further away, the better kind of thing. Not sure, but I like it. So you got the blue. You have not been blued. You have not been painted the blue. Okay, so this one here, how this one goes when you use it, it shoots out like with a force, like this. Oh, yeah, that's something there. I know I'm kind of too close to my subject. I want to keep safe, but I thought maybe just kind of the whole accuracy of it all is just on point. But see how much it sprays over here? It really is. Yeah. So anyway, so this guy here, he's like, oh, goodness, he's gonna paint me blue. Yes, you are. So he's gonna walk away. He's like, he's a pretty cool looking creature. Yeah? All right, so then, I think I might make him some red ears. Maybe the white ears is good. I'll just leave that alone. Let me just get this brush clear. All right, the green one. The green one did not want to work. I don't know. I even shook it, but the green one didn't work. See, the green one started to pull up right here, and let's try it. I don't know. Maybe it's not. This one doesn't want to work. All right, let's try a different color. Let's try orange, blue, yellow, green, orange. I like the orange. I mean, I don't know. But so let's see what orange does. Let's see what orange does when we hit it. Let's here it goes this, and it goes. Ooh. Oh. That blue and orange makes blue orange. All right, so. This is more like a graffiti thing. I see. So you have orange foot. So it's more like a graffiti thing. This is like Froggy, you want some of this? No, no, please. Okay, I won't give it to you, Froggy. You begged so nicely. Let's see, how about my weird bird that needs help? My weird bird, because I don't make birds so often. Birds are quite difficult. So make a bluebird. You know, no. No. I'm not gonna mess with him. We need something. Yes, smaller victim. Food challenges. Who would like to be a victim? Or a test subject. Same thing, right? Who would be my victim? Let's see. Oh, you. Yes, you little guy. Like, no, please don't do this to me. Yes. You shall be him. You shall be my next victim. No, please. Okay, so let me move the creatures I want to save out of the way. Move you two out of the way. Put you over here. I'm gonna put you right here. Everybody see him? All right, cool. Let's go ahead and just hit him with some paint. What paint shall we hit him with, you ask? Well, my wife likes purple, so I'm gonna hit him with some purple paint. No, not purple. Well, yes. Oh, is it too dark right here? Let's turn the camera this way. All right, cool. So here it goes. All right, so purple paints. It says metallic purple. Metallo. Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. I like it. A little bit on him. See, purple on his feet. He's not happy about that. Wow. Okay, that was pretty cool. Can't hardly even see him. I'm going to take him over here. You see that? You see that? Wow. Next victim. No, please, no. Okay, so we're not going to try purple on you. Let's try... Well, the green would have been nice. Let's see. Put the purple back where the purple goes. This one, the orange. We're trying orange. Let's try yellow. I didn't want to be yellow. Oh, but you're going to be yellow. So you here. Yes, you know, the cool thing about masking tape art, by the way, is that you can be very not gingerly with it as possible. As opposed to, like, you know, you go to those, you know, anywhere, and you see the way they do these paint stuff. This is yellow. And you do the thing where, ooh, my goodness. Oh, wow, what a colorful thing. I like it. Okay, this is very nice. Okay, I'm learning. This is like a spray paint. But it's not like, it's more like a, you know, you draw some graffiti and then afterwards you design it kind of thing. Alright, so I have this magenta one. I haven't tried that one yet. The green one didn't want to come out, so we'll work with you later. Put this one here purple. You got blue. And you got light blue. And then you got the green. The rebellious green. Let's try rebellious green real quick. I don't understand why it's doing that. The green is really messed up. Okay, so green does not want to work. The green color that I would choose doesn't work. So we have this one magenta. And this is some beautiful art right now. I'm about to like spray this dinosaur with all these colors. You know? But to be like, alright, so I think I'm gonna do that actually. Why? Because oh no, I don't want to do that. I'll do that to the frog. Frog's like, no, please, no. You're gonna get yours, Froggy. I want to look like a black light. Does the black light affect it? You know what I'm gonna do? I have got to stop. I have to stop and do something else. So, but before I do that, this is the purple one. You know, you want to see this purple one get sprayed. So, let's spray the Froggy belly. Well, Froggy's not done yet. He needs some work, so I won't do Froggy yet. I need someone who's pretty much complete. Big time? Okay. I need a subject. A subject that doesn't mind being sprayed. Alright, let's look and see. What do I got in this bag? Oh. Okay. This is great. Okay, look at this, folks. I'm going to spray this one right here. See this here? I'm going to go ahead and spray with the different colors. Let's make it, shall we? So what we're going to do, we're going to do is spray this one here with the horns, right there. Let me move everybody out of the way who I don't want to get blasted with the blast radius. Okay, so here we go. This one, and I spray it like this. Oh, cool. This is so electric. Okay, this, down here, and his feet, and his tail, right? Then we're going to take the next one, which is, let's go for yellow. green doesn't work, so let's see what this here. So then, okay, and then we flip it over because we want to get the other side too, you know. Oh man. And then you have the blue. Let's hit it with some blue. Yellow. Oh my word, this is gorgeous. It's gorgeous, it's gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, so this is here. The blue just makes it pop. It looks like one kind of a... Oh. Look at this thing. Okay, these inks are pretty cool. Acrylic spray paint. Oh, looks like some kind of mixing. See that mixing right there? Oh, it looks like a good mixing. What? What? Oh, did I just stumble upon something? Maybe. Well, leave that right there. Okay, that's there. And the yellow, back in the yellow container. If I can get green to work, it'll be a wrap. I'm telling you, it'll be a wrap to get green. Because I don't want to mess with the gouch colors, but see right here is this. My friends, I'm just going to show you the guy who we wanted to work with. This is the first one here. And this is like let's just make him into, look like this guy over here. And this then took all the paints like this and this. We made him into such and such. We're pretty much done, so I'm just going to call it quits for today. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching my show today. I want to thank you all for just being here. I know it's been, oh goodness, an hour and so. Let me get this guy right here real quick. And so thank you so much for watching. This has been really cool. I want to do something really great with this, but right now I'm just going to go ahead and just end the chat. And thank you so much for being here. Thanks for watching. Wish you all the best. God bless you, and have a good day. I'll have another one later, but in the meantime, though, this is the art that we were going to do today. And before my battery runs out, before my day comes to an end, it's going to stop right here. So thank you again, and thanks for joining me on my art journey. But this is amazing right here. I get so many things with this. This is great. Do you see this? What? Okay. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.